Just to give you a few details about the hunt, the shot was about 8 yards, 10 yards at the most. I was shooting a Instinct broadhead that Bill Dunn from Grizzly Broadheads makes. It's a real good, sleek 3-blade. I love it. I've had real good success with those broadheads. The shot you saw on video hit the hog real tight behind the shoulder. The arrow exited the armpit and blood trail was pretty significant. The hog ran about 30 yards. It was a real easy recovery from that standpoint. The one thing I want to point out about the recovery of these hogs, a lot of times you're not going to see too much on camera about us recovering these hogs after the shot. And the reason for that is we have found in the past that once you start feeding these hogs, they tend to stay very close to that feeder. And if during your recovery effort you get in there and you're talking and have lights on and making a lot of noise and carrying on, you disturb those hogs to the point where it's very difficult to get them back into that feeder. And the goal is to take as many hogs out of a sounder as possible, and we have found that the most effective way to do that is just to keep these hogs baited, keep them coming, be very selective about when we go into hunt, make sure the wind's right, they're not going to smell you. Ease in there, shoot a hog, get him out of there, back out, give him a chance to settle down a few days, come back to the feeder, ease in, shoot another one. And just systematically work on these hogs until you reduce the numbers out of that particular sounder. I actually have different arrows that I like to shoot in different situations. I shoot aluminum arrows a lot. My preferred arrow is a 2018 aluminum arrow, 30 inches long with a 175 to 200 grains of point weight. All the bows that I shoot are in the upper 40s in poundage, 46 to 48 pounds maybe. All the different bows that I shoot, these 2018s, 30 inches long with about 175 grains up front, shoots great out of my bows. That gives me a total arrow weight that's pushing 600 grains. And with that combination of weight and of draw weight and arrow weight, I'm getting good penetration on these hogs. There's no trouble. The poundage allows me to get a good shot. If I've been sitting in a stand a lot of hours, it's cold, kind of stiff, that's just working good for me. If I'm hunting in the morning or midday, I always shoot my aluminum arrows with bright fletching on them because they're the least expensive. I do have carbon arrows in my quiver because I like having the aluminock in the carbon arrows to shoot at night, so that if I shoot right at dusk or actually after dark and shoot a hog, I like to have that lighted knock so that I can find the arrow, and hopefully if the arrow stays in the hog, actually locate the hog fairly readily with that knock. But I don't want to shoot those during the day when they're not as necessary because they cost more money and hogs are really hard on arrows. I would definitely enjoy getting questions from you folks. I'll answer any question you send me to the best of my ability. But as of right now, that's kind of what we're working with. I can't tell you folks how much I appreciate the number of you that follow me, that take interest in what we do, and watch these videos. You will never know how appreciative I am of your support. I hope to see you out in the woods someday. This is Scott Moore from WAC Outdoors. God bless, and I'll see you on the trail.